first sailing now by myself without the guys. It's a bit strange because Henry was here since almost a month and Xavier for like 10 days or something, so it's funny to not to have them around. But hey, pretty cool. I'm here in Martinique, just stayed like one night in the marina, did the clearance, did the washing machine, and then I'm going to go and anchor in Sainte-Anne because it's much nicer than here. Here it's too warm in the marina.
Yeah, you got to know me, yeah, you got to know me. Got to believe nothing is free. Driving down the highway, never taking my way. Crashing at night, crashing through life. Riding with the highway, thinking it's a daydream. Just getting satisfied. And I don't gotta know why you're really wanting to stay. Well, I just got to know why you wait.
I have actually 4 days before going to work. I'm working on a charter next week, so I have 4 days now. I'm going to try to get into production mode and try to edit as many videos as possible, do some little projects on the boat, so I'll go to the anchorage, so maybe I'm less disturbed there and less like tempted to go have a beer with friends. So yeah, let's see. A few days at anchorage in Sainte-Anne, and now the sail is pretty smooth down the canal. Now I need actually now to put a bit more angle, and there we go. I'm arriving in Sainte-Anne. Drop the hook there, and it was a 2 miles navigation, and I did what I hate doing. I just like prepared halfway because I knew it was only 2 miles and only, you know, downwind, so just with a bit of genoa out and going down, and just like half a mile before the anchorage is upwind. The wind picked up, so boat leaned just a little bit more, and you know, of course, one of the locker wasn't closed, and I knew it because it was like, yeah, no, this one won't open, and it did open, and so now there's broken eggs and mess all around. So yeah, lesson learned when you do something right, because it's the first time it happened to me on this passage to have like such a stupid mistake. So lesson learned: when you do something right, do it right all the time. No concession. You always prep the boat the best you can, and then you leave. There you go.
I'm counting on you, just on you. There's nothing else in this world but you. Bless me with your blessings. Take from me all this rain. Open the sky for my prayer.
Did a big cleaning, imposed myself a big cleaning sorrow, so I cleaned the bilge, so I never do it again. A lesson. So this is the spot I found to do some editing. I have my work station there, so I'm staying like 3-4 days here, so I can leave everything in place, and I edit like maybe 8 to 10 hours a day, trying to be productive, and in between I'm taking some really nice baths in my private pool. Let me show you. Not bad, huh? yeah, pool is always open, really enjoyable for like small breaks in between 2 episodes, so stay tuned. That's it, here we are on my mat. So a year and a half ago, I was receiving some material from Decathlon, a French brand of outdoor gears, in exchange of one video. So I did enjoy the material very much, but I never did the video. I'm really sorry, Decathlon, it wasn't on purpose. I got caught up with life, and let's be honest, I just really suck at doing promotional videos. The material I received included my inflatable kayak and also some weather gears, some sunglasses, shorts. I mean, most of the gears I'm using on a daily basis and that you've seen in most of my episodes. I'm going to talk more in detail about the kayak, which is for me absolutely great, and about the weather gear. They're really good. They're definitely a great price quality product. There is so much you can ask them for, but definitely a great option. So this part here is more about putting together all the footage I got here and there trying to make this video happening for Decathlon. It's still in really nice places, and damn, it's lots of footage, but I hope you enjoy it anyway. One of the challenges on a small boat is to have a dinghy that is comfortable to use at anchor and while you use it. At the moment I'm babysitting a dinghy from a friend who has a larger boat, and look at this mess. This is just the engine, and the dinghy is folded and has to be on the foredeck because I have nowhere else to have it, and I cannot even inflate it on the boat because it's way too big. That's why I choose to have a kayak as a dinghy, because it's much more convenient for the size of my boat. It's lighter, you don't need engine, no need of petrol and anything. So the kayak I have is this guy, so it's only 14 kg, it floats in 5 minutes, it's set. And that's it, 5 minutes, my dinghy is ready to go. It has the advantage of going upwind paddling better than a normal dinghy. You know, inflatable dinghy, they have lots of wind drag, and this one goes through the waves and the wind quite well, so it's a good option. Here we are. Looks like they have the kayaks. Yeah, that's what I need. So that's it. I have a new dinghy, which is a kayak. I'm excited to test it. Alright, now we're ready to go. Almost. And it's just perfect. You can fit like 2-3 people if it's not too wavy, all the way up to 5 after a few beers. Still works fine. And yeah, that's perfect for my needs. This is the boat and nothing around, but that's pretty cool. So I'm leaving Sainte-Anne at the moment, behind. I spent 3 days working, it was super nice. But now go back to the marina, and tomorrow morning I'll be meeting with the other skippers for the next event I'm going to be a skipper on. Okay, that's going to be fun. And ooh, there is a fishing pod. Oh, good. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Sorry for the advertisement. I still think it's a nice bit of footage and music. And as always, it really helps me if you give a like to this video, subscribe, and share it with your mistress and her husband if you dare.